New setup. How you guys like it? Could be anywhere in the world right now. I'm in Vienna. Maybe I'm in San Pablo, Leningrad, pre-fall of the USSR. Okinawa now? Now I'm in Okinawa. I could be anywhere in the world right now. Anywhere. Awesome. Let's get to the video. Goodwill. Thrift stores in general. I love them. They're some of my favorite stores. Some of my favorite places to just peruse, to find weird shit that people that died and then their parents or their kids didn't give enough shit about the stuff that they own to keep. One man's trash, another man's treasure. It's also a great, objectively, it's a great place to buy kitchen goods. I bought many a pans from Goodwill. So I went to Goodwill today and I found a plethora of gimmicky bullshit that is meant for the kitchen. And we're gonna try them out and see if my $20 that I spent on this stuff was worth it. We'll see. First things first, we got the Pampered Chef ice shaver. Also, disclaimer, I took everything out of these boxes and washed them because I'm not trying to catch some weird foodborne illness that has not been seen in the past 70 years. So I did wash everything. I put them back in the box so you guys can get the unboxing experience the same as I did the first time I unboxed them. Pampered Chef, the original multi-level marketing scheme. Let's see what we got in this box. Do an unboxing. We got the ice shaver and the ice shaver instructions. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. I need a cup. Hold on. Tori, you just kind of push this on, push it, and just crank it out. We got a cup here. We're gonna put underneath it and see how this shaved ice goes. This one's for all the Philly heads out there. This is basically water ice or Italian shaved ice. Directions said fill it 2/3 of the way up with ice. That's about good. But my impression of Pampered Chef is that it's a Midwestern thing. That's what's so crazy about the Midwest is that it is such a shitty place that, we don't even get the cool pyramid schemes. We don't get the name brand ones. We get Pampered Chef instead of Tupperware. Pampered Chef, I grew up with it. My mom has been swindled into buying so much useless shit that we used once and put into the cupboard. Pampered Chef, it's like catnip for moms who have too much time and disposable income on their hands. I love you, Mom. And then, I think we just crank it. Oh, missing the cup. Keep turning it. How much do we get? Oh, Jesus. So we're just gonna take a while. The nozzle's not been a great spot for this to come out. I've been missing the cup this one. Jesus Christ, there's so much in here. There's still some ice cubes left, about half full. But we got our cup of shaved ice, so we'll give them that. That's pretty neat. I mean, I'm not sure when I would need to make shaved ice. It's not really my thing. I also didn't buy any syrup for it because it just sit in my kitchen the whole time. But I guess we can pour some beer in it, make a beer shaved ice. That's not great. But yeah, shaved ice. If you're really into ices, this is your jam. Have you ever wanted a snow cone at home? Personally, not my thing. Also, this thing felt like it was gonna fall apart the whole time. So there's that. But it worked. It shaved the ice pretty well. I mean, it's not for everybody. I could definitely see getting suckered into buying this if your friend was making weird eyes at you because you're not buying anything at the Pampered Chef party. They're looking at you like, I refinanced my house to buy all of this plastic garbage that's in my kitchen right now, and if you don't buy something, my husband's gonna divorce me. If they're giving you that look, I could see you being like, my kid for his birthday, he might want some snow cones and I don't want to rent a real snow cone machine. But other than that, I don't really see myself pulling this out of the cabinet ever. But I think I paid, how much did I pay for this thing? $3. I paid $3 for this. If you're having a hankering for snow cones and you're at the Goodwill and you see one of these, and you're like, that would be a fun night, date night maybe, just to be like, we're gonna make snow cones. Boozy snow cones? Now we're talking. Boozy snow cones with this would be nice. You put some vodka, some orange juice, some grenadine. Might be the move. And then you use it twice and you donate it back to the Goodwill and let someone else have their crack at it. Pampered Chef shaved ice maker. We got the spiral vegetable slicer. How much did I spend on this? Spent $6 on this. Caveat, there was one outside of the package for $1 cheaper. It was $4.99. But I thought it would be fun to give you guys the unboxing experience along with me. That, and I walked away from my cart for a second and somebody grabbed it. So this was the only one left. Let's get this open. Be careful. Keep away from children. Very important when it comes to things like this. For this, the unit itself, the thing that you shove the produce on, the handle, and some instructions. So I think with this, we just kind of attach here. It's got suction cup feet. that don't really work very well. Maybe if we push down, see, oh yeah, they work all right. And oh, maybe they don't. There's 3 different kinds of slicers. You got that one, just looks like just a straight slice. We got a cheese grater kind of one. Then another cheese grater kind of one. So this, you just kind of push it forward like that. The instructions also said to cut the tip of the apple off. We'll see if that does anything. We're just gonna start with the basic blade one. Give it a push down. The suction cups are not working particularly well. And you just stab the apple on and push it forward. Crank it nice and good. Pretty sharp, working pretty well. Yep, you hit a wall with this. So you get about that much of an apple cord. This one's pretty simple. It works well. I mean, I probably should have had a plate there. You're gonna make some apple pie, some baked apple goods. Could be a good option for you there. It's a fun way to eat an apple. It did make a bit of juice, a bit of apple juice did pile up there. And the suction cups don't work very well. This is what's so convenient about this one, is you can just kind of slide them in there. Oops. It doesn't say anything about cheese. Maybe onion you're supposed to do this with? That seems odd, but this looks like a cheese attachment. They're gonna try that. Maybe this will make shredding cheese easier on me. So I got a block of cheese in here. Oh, it's working. Oh, maybe this is not what this is for. Is it working? Maybe this is not for cheese. So cheese might be a no-go with this thing, but the packaging shows onions. So we're gonna give it a go. Got an onion right here. We're gonna peel it, cut off the ends, jam it on the end of this. Try the skinny one because it's yet to been used. Honestly, this is working pretty well. If you need some shredded onion, that's pretty decent. That's an onion slice that you'd be proud of if you did that by hand. So this one honestly works pretty well. Plus you get this weird onion stick thing. It makes you cry. It does make you cry. It's a bitch and a half to clean. You gotta pull all these out. These will tear up your sponges. If you have TikTok brain, this might be perfect for you. You know, you're just like, okay, right now it's easier and it's gonna be harder down the road. But because it's here right now and ready for me, nothing else really matters about, because it's just ready to go. There you have it, the spiral vegetable slicer. Next up, got the modern can opener for the low price of $3. See what we're working with here. Yep, it's just a can opener. So we have a modern can opener we're gonna test it against, or a regular can opener we're gonna test it against. And just looking at the difference in these, this one digs in and this one cuts like around it. So I guess we're gonna test to see which one's better for opening a can. We're gonna start with the regular everyday can opener. Bites in, twist it off, pops up a little. There you got it. I got just cream corn. Oops, I meant to get regular corn because I would actually eat that. So there you have it, the regular can opener. And now for the modern can opener. This one sits flat on top, significantly harder to turn. Not really sure what the benefit of this is. I mean, it cuts it clean off. There's no sharpness, so maybe you could let a kid do it. There's no sharpness on this either. But yeah, the modern can opener. It works, it opens a can. Made of very plastic, and I mean, it was seen on TV, so this is kind of like taking a picture with a famous person, so that might be cool. Yeah, this was a quick one, because I think this one sucks. I think it just sucks. I think it's not as nearly as good as just the standard can opener, as long as you're not a moron. Like, this one's even hard to cut yourself on. But I don't know, maybe in the 80s when this was made, can openers were a lot more unsafe. But the fact that it pulls it clean, that cuts the top clean off, it just is not really a selling factor to me. I don't know. It's fine. It worked. It opened a can. So at the very minimum, you got to give it props on that. The modern can opener. It works. Next up, we got this monstrosity. You ever feel like the kid from Finding Nemo with braces? That's what I felt like buying this thing. Why is it in a bag? Why does it have the instructions if it's in a bag? Whatever. It came in the bag with the instructions. It's got the blade you push down. There's a blade on it. It's kind of like a mandolin. Levels of adjustment. You can make them as thin or as thick as you want. You know, that one guy went viral for making cucumber salad. So we're gonna not test if it, because I don't have cucumbers. Maybe we're gonna be careful because it has a caution. Very sharp blade here. Not just a sharp blade, a very sharp blade. So from what I gathered, you can take the blade out by pushing it forward. There's springs here that keep it in track. Push it forward, pop it up, and it slides out. That's how you clean it. And then I would assume you just kind of clean this whole thing. This is very 1970s-esque. And then to put the blade back in, You just push it back in, just like that. Even on the recipe, it says California's cucumber salad. Maybe, let me know if you want to see me make this, because I'll make a whole video on old recipes that I find in this shit. Because this has lime jello, shredded cabbage, cucumber, walnuts, cream cheese, and crushed pineapple. So if you want to see me make a video with old recipes that I find in shitty cookware, let me know, because I'll go hunting. Pretty cool, made in the USA. The big thing for this, from what the instructions say, is waffle fries. So I got a potato here, and I think you just kind of go like that. I don't really know how you make waffle fries with it. Maybe we'll try a thinner. So this is just like chips. This is just making chips. So we'll go as thin as possible because I don't think they gave me the waffle fry attachment. It's pretty much just a fucking mandolin. Oh, almost, I cut myself. They weren't kidding, that is a very sharp blade. I mean, it works all right. It's not very even. You call these devil choppers. They're just itching to cut your finger off. Let's see how it cuts this tomatoes. Ooh, that one's very soft. Both very soft. If you're buying kitchen gadgets from Goodwill, you're not gonna sharpen them. Just being honest. You're just gonna take it home, maybe wash it. I'm being generous by saying most people that buy this shit are gonna wash it, because that's what I did. But you know, if you're buying kitchen gadgets from Goodwill, you're probably not gonna wash it. You're just gonna fucking grab it and do it. So that's kind of what I'm trying to demo here. And it peeled the potato, or tomato. It peeled the tomato. That's not a very good sign. I could see an application where this thing could be useful, but it's just like juicing the tomato. Terrifying to use. Cracks and crevices in this thing are unbelievable. So trying to clean this, it'd be impossible damn near. Like to get it, even the cuts aren't that even. Maybe it's operator error. I think I could do better than this. It's fine. I give this one a passing grade, just because it's so old. We got this doohickey for $7. Makes little donuts. Cute. They come on sale at every Kohl's in November. It's a great appliance to be pulled out once and then put in your cupboard for the entire rest of its existence. My girlfriend loves them. I have a general despise for these because when do I need 4 mini donuts? The effort is not worth the work. Maybe at best I'd buy a waffle iron. This is the type of shit your mom buys you when you're like 10 and you're like, oh yeah, we can cook. And you're super pumped on it and you think it's so cool. And then you use it once and you realize that it doesn't work as well as you want it to. So you're like, oh, that was fun while it lasted, but I'm never gonna touch this again. Getting hot, that's a good sign. But this is a fire hazard. I bought this for $7. $7 and I'm plugging it into my wall. Melt some butter in here. I don't have any cooking spray. Butter should work fine. This is divorced mom activities. Put some butter in it. I had a bunch of these growing up that would make like, you know, waffle cones or whatever. And my mom was super jazzed on them. My dad absolutely hated these. So, you know, as a 24-year-old man, I have to just kind of side with my dad on that these are kind of stupid and pointless. I got some pancake batter that I just whipped up real quick. It was a box. It was from the box. And we're just going to drop a little in each of these. Close it up. There's a latch on it just in case. No idea when they're done. It didn't come with any instructions. Water on it's probably not a great idea. It's hot. And I'm sure this thing came with all these like bullshit recipes that, you know, you're supposed to use with it that are like donuts or whatever, but it didn't come with them. It was $6. Maybe this should be a staple. Maybe I'm gonna pull it out every time. Maybe. Prove me wrong, fucking little machine. You little fire hazard. Look at that. They're getting done. Maybe I'm gonna wake up one day and be like, you know, I don't really feel like cooking, so I'm gonna bust out the baby cakes and I'm gonna make pancakes or whatever, and they're gonna be cooked perfectly and I'm gonna love them. Maybe. But how do you clean this? I wiped it down on the inside, but a pan you can throw it in the sink and then wash it down. This thing, how am I supposed to clean it? It's got a cord attached. You know, you clean these, you put them in your sink, you fill your sink up with water, you plug this in and throw it in, dig your hands deep in. That's what you should. That's how you clean these dumb machines. Take a bath with it. That's how you clean it. Scrub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub. I don't think the top side's heated, so maybe we should flip them. We'll just let it sit for a bit longer. I don't know. It didn't come with instructions. Also, let me know again. You guys like the backdrop? I'm here in the Goodwill. They're done. Pick them out. That one, they need more time, I feel like. Whatever. The light turned off and on again. Unplug this fire hazard. Let's give them a try. I mean, it's pancake. They're a little doughy. I'm sure I pulled them out too early, or some dork's gonna know how to use this thing. I mean, it works. Could be fun. Maybe I'm a hater. Finally, we got the stuffed burger maker. As seen on TV. Goodwill is just a graveyard for as seen on TV gadgets that people buy as a gift for Christmas, and then somebody just fake smiles at him and says, "This is so nice. This is such a nice thing you bought me." And then in the back of their head, they're just thinking, when the fuck am I ever gonna use this? That's what this bullshit is. Everyone knows the best burger is a goddamn smash burger. And anything that is not a smash burger is wrong. It's unholy and it's wrong. This thing is disgusting. Do you see all these layers in this? That's the only piece that comes off. Got some burger meat here. This is some dumb shit that anyone who's ever cooked a damn burger knows that this shit is gonna just end up as like a sloppy gross mess. See, this is another problem I have with this, right? So we got a burger ball, right? Super cool, normal. Drop it in there. All right, I'm following you. Now my hands are covered in burger juice. Am I just supposed to touch this and just be like, that's part of the game? And then whatever I touch, and I'm not Mr. cleanly. I'm not Mr. like I'm food safety, but like I feel gross right now. I want to wash my hands, but I gotta touch this and then touch the shit that I'm putting in it and then touch everything in between. No, I'm gonna wash my hands. One more step unnecessary. Okay, instructions say to push this on. It locks closed. That's nice. Turn it and push. This feels unnatural and unholy, and it just doesn't feel right. My opinion on stuffed burgers is that anything that you're gonna stuff in a burger would probably taste better just on top of the burger. Pull it up, uncrack it. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe the instructions would tell me. Nope, it's a book. We have a book to read just to make a burger. Okay, got that. Did that. Make sure the handle switches clockwise. Did that. Pull the handle up and turn clockwise until it stops. Press handle down multiple times to form pocket cavity. Big pause on that, Mr. Stuffs. Also, pause on stuffs. What are you stuffing? Dick and nuts in the butthole? Pull the handle up unless the lid is pocket cavity. Yeah, it came off with it. This is dog shit. This is dog shit. Look at all the meat in there. Was I supposed to spray it? It didn't say anything about it to spray it. Okay, so we got a bit of a cavity there. Maybe it needs more meat. We're saying it to food safety now, and I don't feel like washing my hands again. So we're just gonna latch it, pinch. Maybe I didn't use enough meat, but the instructions said use whatever you're craving. I'll tell you exactly what it said. Place a ball of meat into stuffs using a heaping 1/3 cup, which again, just another dish. You're expecting me to measure out 1/3 of a cup of ground beef? Insane. For max burger, or less to fit your appetite. I used less. It didn't give me a good cup now, did it, Mr. Stuffs? Like that. Okay, that's a bit of a cup. I'll give you that. It's a bit uneven. This is so much more work than it's worth. Jesus Christ, I hate this thing. It is a cavity. I'll give him that. Fill cavity with favorite toppings. We're gonna do a little south of the border on this one. We got the green chilies and we got the modern can opener to open them. And it wants me to put some on the top. Jesus Christ, this is disgusting. So fill the cavity, I guess. Got the green chilies in there. That's a lot. And then it wants you to pat this on here. This is significantly not worth the work. This is disgusting. I hate this. I hate everything about this. Flip it up, lock it closed, and push. Push as hard as you can. This is disgusting. I'm gonna have to clean my entire kitchen after this. Pinching out the sides. I guess that's a stuffed burger. Feel disgusting. I need to take a shower now. And the directions just tell you to cook it like any other burger, which feels wrong because it's so thick. Got our stuffed burger, which looks disgusting. This is the only one that I'm sitting here like I'm gonna throw this one away immediately. And then this just comes out so naturally. This needs to be washed. You just kind of flip it over into the pan, see? Got our stuffed burger. I hate this. I hate everything about it. Sear it off. This is gonna have to go in the oven. It's too thick. Too thick of a burger. It's unnatural. I hate this. This sucks. The dumbest products for the dumbest people. I hate this. This is just single father activity. I feel like it's falling apart already. I don't want meatloaf. I want a damn burger. This sucks. Maybe I overstuffed it. I guess I gotta put cheese on it, huh? Probably some oil in the pan would have done it some good. Will you grab me the buns? This shit sucks already. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this shit sucks. This might be the worst one of all of the bullshit that I've tested. All of it sucks. But this one sucks the worst. Because it's unnecessarily messy. It's unnecessarily gross. It's unnecessarily complicated. It's just unnecessarily bad. A burger doesn't need a change. There's no need to update a burger. It's a burger. I've hated my entire life. And it's not really melting the cheese very well. Because it's such a thick patty that it's away from the heat. See how thick that is? It's like a 1/4 inch thick. These are regular sized buns. That's too much burger for the bun. This is insane. I hate this. 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 This is a gimmick. It's a gimmick. And you know what burgers don't need is a gimmick. Burgers are perfect. It's a perfect food. It's a sandwich. It's meat. It's a meat-based sandwich. Two things that are perfect: meat and sandwich. They don't need improvement. This is like trying to improve the Mona Lisa. Trying to update the burger is like trying to repaint the Sistine Chapel. It's just not gonna work. This is like when they try to restore art and they come out looking worse than when they were pre-restored. That's what this is. It's a botched art assignment because a burger is art and you're it up by trying to fill it with a bunch of bullshit. Scoop it off. That's cooked long enough. I guess let's give this a try. Do you see how pitiful? Oh no. You see how gray that is on the sides? I'm not eating the raw meat. You gotta sear the sides. You gotta put this shit in the oven, and I'm not doing that. Who's putting burgers in the oven? Psychopaths. I'm not a psychopath. I don't even know if I feel comfortable eating this. That meat on the side's still raw. I'm not eating this. I mean, it's fine. All of this. Don't buy any of these. If you go to Goodwill to buy cooking shit, buy a pan. Thanks for watching.